Scooby-Doo Camp Scare is the 15th director to video a Scooby-Doo movie overall. That came to us in the year 2010, and that it tells the story of Scooby and the gang going into a summer camp to Little Moose and their rival camp Big Moose, where it's literally roasting s'mores by the fire, girls in bikinis. What could possibly go wrong? The campsite, it has a monster infestation problem with a ruthless woodsman and a fisherman and even a pterodactyl like monster terrorizing the camp. So Scooby and the gang, of course, have got another mystery on their hands, as and Fred even gets a second crush after Daphne. Scooby-Doo Camp Scare, I cannot believe, is a Scooby-Doo movie I didn't see until literally last year. But over the 30 plus Scooby-Doo movies, I have to say, guys, this Scooby-Doo Camp Scare is uh, a freaking splendid Scooby-Doo movie, one of the best Scooby-Doo movies, period. Yes, it is nearly on par with the first three Scooby-Doo animated movies. I would even put it above the Cyber Chase in terms of comparing it to the first four. But yeah, this is like a god tier Scooby Doo movie. So here's why I freaking loved it. So this ticks all the boxes in what you want from a animated Scooby Doo flick. As well, it's a summer camp location. Couldn't be better. It gives me vibes of that What's New Scooby Doo episode where Shaggy and Scooby went to their favorite summer camp, and and one of the head staff members, she played the toxic terror to keep the camp as it was, and it also gives me vibes of one of my all-time favorite games, The Quarry. Not to mention, yeah, it was the perfect opportunity to show Daphne and Velma, the girls at their hottest. Daphne in this movie, my favorite Scooby-Doo character, has never looked hotter. I think her classic bikini scenes in this movie are a big contributing factor to why this movie is so highly regarded in the Scooby-Doo fandom. Some of my absolute favorite Scooby-Doo scenes, for sure. So this movie, it is a tremendous fun throughout, and you won't find a dull moment. And even the opening scene before the gang get to the camp of the tree man just burning down the camp is fucking brutal by Scooby-Doo standards. We see this woodsman, he's taking no prisoners, how he chucks his axe right at the camera, and you feel like you just have to duck to get out of the way. I mean, the woodsman and the fisherman and the pterodactyl monster, that they are all well utterly terrifying, and some of my favorite modern Scooby-Doo monsters. I mean, yeah, this does feel more modern, being coming out in 2010. Had it come in the original series, it would have been more of a ghost villain. More, but the Woodsman just made me think of Friday the 13th and Jason Voorhees. Yeah, and well, and the Fisherman made was the Scooby Doo version of Creature from the Black Lagoon, and the pterodactyl meant there's also a threat for the gang from the skies, making for some exhilarating chase scenes throughout this movie. So you feel like they're not safe wherever they go. And the film doesn't just stay in the summer camp; it goes outside of the camp, and there are scenes where the gang nearly fall off cliffs. So the mystery and the adventure does feel pretty huge. And do you know who the villain is? Who the gang unmasks? Who quotes the iconic line, "They would have gotten away with it if it weren't for those meddling kids." It's none other than Ballatoni. He made all of the monsters to scare off the campers, and it's and by the end, it once you see pick up on all the clues, it all makes sense. And this movie has one of the greatest Scooby-Doo supporting characters in the form of Jessica. I mean, yeah, yeah, she that is well such a cute babe, and she's pretty damn courageous in the action scenes. So you can't blame Fred for falling for her, much to Daphne's jealousy. Yeah, I think there's certainly going to be debate among Scooby Doo fans who is the real hottest queen of Scooby Doo, Daphne or Jessica. And that's another thing I appreciate about this movie is that it gave Fred more development, as he was rather sidelined in the earlier Scooby Doo movies, but his decision to part ways with Jessica to be with Daphne goes to show how much he does respect Daphne, which it was so admirable of him to make that decision. Even the opening song and the opening animation, is pure excitement and gets the goosebumps going for what's to come. And I love that it's not just another cover of the iconic Scooby Doo "Where Are You" song. It's very much its own song. And the animation being some of the slickest in any Scooby Doo flick by far. It flawlessly blends together the original classic designs with the older Scooby Doo "Where Are You" show and the more modern age of Scooby Doo, like what's new. It's and and the scenes at the summer camp are still hold up today. They do the beauty of the place justice. So on the whole, Scooby Doo Camp Scare is a Scooby Doo movie I would highly recommend to everybody who has ever loved Scooby Doo. And it's one of my new favorite movies from 2010. Yeah, so please do put this on for your kids this Halloween.
I give Scooby Doo Camp Scare 5 stars out of 5. Best movie ever.
So yeah, I uh, will get to Scooby Doo and the Cyber Chase someday, maybe Halloween 2025. But yeah, hope you all have a Scooby Dooby Doo Halloween, and I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And what are your thoughts on Scooby Doo Camp Scare, and which Scooby Doo movies do you often watch around this time of year? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow on Twitter and on Instagram. And I'll see you all next time. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.